Hello guys, the Devion here. Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons 2. On the third level, of course. Just jump right into it.
According to scouts, King Robert spent most of his time strolling around his hunting lodge garden reciting poetry. Soon his poetry would turn into mournful ballads.
Aww.
The vengeful evil thirsted to defeat the Alliance's king and mount his head on the wall as a trophy. Whoops, of course, I really mean that he wanted to take all of King Robert's cookies away. Better play it safe, or the age classification folks will be after me. Before that, however, the ultimate evil had to do a bit of work on the dungeon. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to fund even a small army made up of a few orcs.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. Well, that looks terrible. So I need some gold. Not much there. I guess. Let's do some digging. Build the snot, can I? Oh yeah, I can build snots. Get those two. And these. Not that. Okay. Not sure if you can find another of those gold chambers or not.
Right now, the restricted evil was only able to call upon orcs and little snots. But there had been rumors that some goblins were hiding out in a cave somewhere close by.
Ooh.
The exploratory evil would be sure to follow this line of inquiry.
Oh wait.
The warmongering evil had hired the first orc. As ancient wisdom says, violence is a solution, usually the only one.
Makes sense. Find that thing.
Another orc entered the service of the military-savvy evil. The horde was growing and prospering.
Right.
The strategy guidebook, Dungeons for Dummies, says mountains don't always just consist of rocks and stone, but may also include natural as well as artificial caves and rooms. These usually contain treasures and dangers to make digging around. The steady pounding in the rocks had given rise to overworld rumors of a new dungeon. A group of heroes set out to plunder its
think that's one of those.
riches, and the
Okay.
ultimate evil was already looking forward to this visit.
So that's where we build our treasury, I guess. Yes.
The first treasury was completed. Soon greedy evil's little snots would fill it with gold. You know the golden rule, right? Whoever has the gold makes the rules. The first brewery was completed. Soon beer would be flowing like a river, and an Oktoberfest atmosphere would pervade all. Would the ultimate evil put the beer baron out of business?
Stone.
The time to attack appeared to be right. On the surface, in the tavern of a small, miserable village, some
Get 'em.
adventurers gathered. They were acquiring Dutch courage.
Yeah, they're already
into the
here.
dungeon by downing
But
several
thanks.
beers. The dungeon had to be destroyed. The heroes didn't know what had hit them, as several orcs bore down from nowhere and annihilated them. This group of heroes had plundered their last dungeon, but there would be more.
So, in there. Haha. Look, a book which we don't know what to do with. Get him.
The ultimate evil slowly made itself cozy underground.
That's right.
Although this was a sensible decision, there was a large and lovely overworld out there, just waiting to be destroyed.
Well, yeah, but not evil. Ultimately evil.
Payday!
What? Oh. Pay. Eight. Okay, how do we get back? Okay, there we go. Alright, I need... Eight. Possibly... Oh, this? Shit. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and get some more orcs going here. I think we need to keep pushing. Okay, these are going from above ground and below ground. Did I make another door? I thought I did.
A delicious rumble announced the fact that the village's last house had crashed to the ground. Ha! There would be no more heroes meeting there to seek out the dungeon of the destruction-hungry evil. The hunting lodge of King Robert lay in the north. It was there that the ultimate evil would finally get its long-awaited revenge.
Yes.
However, it looked pretty damn well guarded. Maybe it should first visit the cave to the west, inhabited by a clan of goblins, where the cunning evil could do a little negotiating.
Negotiating, huh? I tell you, I'm not much for negotiating. Oh man, that looks like so much treasure here. Dig that out, guys. Let these guys go take care of business. So nothing crazy. Goblin.
The goblin leader prostrated himself joyfully before the ultimate evil, and immediately dispatched 2 goblins into its dungeon with a few plans for a new room, a tinkerer's
Nice.
cave. This was built as quickly as possible.
Mhm. So we're done in here? Or do we need to build a Tinkerer's Cave? It's kind of weird because I don't know how big I'm supposed to make these buildings. Tinkerer's Cave. do this. Yes?
The Tinkerer's Cave was built. It could, however, only be used as a warehouse, as it lacked the workshop that the insidious Evil's goblins needed. Quick as a flash, Evil placed a creator mat in the Tinkerer's Cave. A
Ooh,
sparkling
got it.
new creator mat graced the Tinkerer's Cave of the expansion-hungry Evil. A goblin would
Yes.
be able to work well in here,
Goblins.
producing toolboxes. A few of these boxes would now be needed in order to invent a trap. The moody Evil waited patiently.
Evil. Okay, so are my guys done over here, wherever they are at? Okay, just move on. I still do not understand how I'm supposed to increase my population limit. Not it. There's nothing here. Okay, you guys need to seriously get on this here. Oh, you're so irritating. Mine!
Payday!
Do the work you were told. Oh, we smacked him. Okay, moving on. Kill the bunny. Kill the bunny! Yes! Kill the sheep? Oh, I'm gonna kill the sheep. Oh.
The fortress could already be made out in the distance. The walls were lined with crossbowmen. A head-on assault would undoubtedly prove suicidal here.
What was the other option? Research a trap. Okay. Research the traps. Okay. Exploding treasure chest. Interesting. Good lord. Is that seriously a problem? Is that whole thing a mineable thing? Wait, there's a goblin over there.
As cowardly as the goblins were, their creativity more than made up for this. They proudly presented the treacherous Evil with their plan for a devious trap. With a silent, evil cackle, it quickly buckled down to setting the trap.
Setting the trap. Oh, down in here. No, 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 no. Oops. I feel like but that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so here's toolboxes. Yes. Alright. 8, I guess. Still don't know how to increase my population either. Oh, I don't know. Let's just go. Wait, you missed me there? Ah, that dude's still down here. Idiots.
Job done. The trap was finished and ready to be found by a hero. This is going to be so much fun. Just at that moment, a particularly powerful dwarf warrior appeared in the dungeon. How had he suddenly arrived at this precise time was indeed most odd, but his presence was more than welcome. He was going to be a guinea pig for the trap. Even this strong dwarf warrior didn't stand a chance against the treacherous traps and powerful monsters of the invincible evil. He bit the dust. So much for a game of dwarf. The dungeon's defenses were now clearly much improved, but the hunting lodge still remained well protected and impregnable. There was nothing that the ultimate evil could do.
Apparently
The
not.
task was impossible. So the evil withdrew, bent and broken, let feelings of revenge ebb away, and instead took up looking after those cute, teeny-weeny trees. What are they called again? Bonsai, yes, that's it. The end. Pretty unsatisfactory, huh? Of course, that wasn't the end. In reality, the indefatigable evil paid the Goblin Cave another little visit. The Goblin leader would hopefully spit out something useful after a few more slaps.
What you got for me? Ooh, there's something here.
The expansion-driven evil couldn't wait to explore the further possibilities of the Tinkerer's Cave. In particular, a hospital seemed a useful way to cure its ailing units. It set about
Hospital.
asking for this to be researched.
Who cares about that?
Payday!
Researching hospital. Okay. That's fine. I don't feel like there's anything more to do here. Wait, beat up the Goblin Chieftain. I'm supposed to beat him up.
A few hard slaps were enough to motivate the leader of the goblins to help the ultimate evil. As it transpired, there was an old tunnel which had been previously used as an escape route. This connected the Goblin Cave with the vaults of the hunting lodge. The goblin leader voluntarily made a goblin assassin available to the hard-hitting evil to help infiltrate the lodge. The charitable evil had researched the hospital. This would enable its units to quickly recover from their injuries, once it had been built, that is. The caring evil had good-naturedly built a hospital for its suffering creatures. It, however, still lacked a hospital bed. Little Snots would then bring any units there that had been injured in the dungeon.
Just the assassin?
Your dungeon is being attacked. Oh, oops. Got a bit ahead of myself there. Tension's all gone. Don't worry. Everything's fine. You don't have to build any further defenses.
Oh, here he is. Oh crap. Oh, that's not gonna go well. Wait, what?
Enemies have entered the dungeon. The cheerful
Oh, I'm
evil
so
was
confused.
pleased with this support. An assassin was a decent melee fighter, but its actual strength lay in its ability to make itself invisible. This was, of course, tested out immediately.
Uh-huh. Oh, invisible. Gosh. So if he's not invisible, he's useless.
Despite the powerful invisibility skill, it was advisable for the ultimate evil to be cautious. Some opponents had such highly trained observation skills that they were actually able to see invisible units.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my guys there, but it's not working.
A locked door prevented the assassin from progressing. It would have taken a long time for him to have opened it with sheer brute force using weaponry. Thankfully, he had a suitable skill with which he could deactivate doors, and more importantly, traps.
Gotcha. Take that. Haha. Suckers.
The first hospital bed had been built. Wounded units could now be healed in the hospital. Little Snots would also be able to bring defeated creatures here, so that they could be nursed back to health.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, what are we doing? Deactivating traps and doors. Aha! Can you kill rats? No, you cannot. This guy is terrible. Oh god, he's still following! Come on. There you go. Oh god, do I have to do that again now then? Oh, you stupid thing. Jeez. Okay. I need this potion.
It's payday.
Thank you. Okay.
The on-the-ball evil recognized that the warrior princess there was extremely powerful. The goblin assassin would be best advised to avoid any contact with her.
Okay. Avoiding contact with her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, which way is she going? That way? gonna die, dude. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Dead. It's over. I don't even need that. Let's just go.
A Gobobot was being forced to make miserable repairs in the lodge. A brief feeling of what it thought might be sympathy passed through the sensitive evil, but this actually turned out to be a mighty belch. Naturally, it would free the useful Gobobot anyway.
Of course. Alright guys, we're running a little short on time here, so we're going to go ahead and end it there. And we will finish this episode, or finish this in the next episode. So if you had a good time, hit that like button. On your way out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you won't see what happens next time when we finish this.